Let me just put it out there, first of all, I was absolutely rubbish with money, yeah. I was rubbish with money. My husband would tell you, money will come in, I don't know where it goes, I can't see nothing. So my name's Jennifer Ogunyemi, and I am the founder of a platform called Sisters in Business. Sisters in Business is the largest entrepreneurial platform for Muslim women to help them start their business, grow their businesses, but more importantly, take it from being a hobby into an actual business. I'm also a mum of 4 children, and everything else that kind of comes with being a woman is what I am at the moment. Basically, my journey started because I had built up another business. I put all my savings into it, I put everything into it, and it completely crumbled on the day of launch. So I thought, you know what, I'm good at events anyway. I like throwing parties together and stuff. Let me just put an event together and see who comes. Yeah. I didn't sell 1 ticket. So I took it down and I was thinking about it and I reworked it a little bit, reworked the poster, and I put it back out maybe like 2-3 weeks later. Within 2 weeks, all 40 tickets were sold out. Done the second one, sold out, third, fourth, fifth, sold out events with sisters coming from like Birmingham, Manchester, Wales. It was then I realized that I had something that no one else had touched in the community that I can take on and take really far. The biggest challenge that I had, number one, was income. All my money had gone in with the previous failed business. So in trying to access finance into securing the venue and getting refreshments and paying for speakers to come, that was a real issue. I think my second obstacle was obviously being a Black Muslim. And it was really difficult. So I remember my very first event and a lady walked down the stairs and she asked for, Jennifer. And I said, that's me. She said, to be honest, I didn't think you'd be Black. I thought you'd be an Asian sister. It was at that moment I was like, okay, this is going to be an issue for some, but because I've always been inclusive and diverse, and even with like my family and stuff, we're really diverse in what we look like and who we are. I said, you know what, that's not going to put me off, and I continue going. What inspires me about the Black people that I'm inspired by is definitely the females, the women, in how we're so multifaceted, how we take on so many roles and still be this businesswoman that we want to be, and still be the friend that we want to be the mum that we want to be, without it really taking away from who we are. My perspective, I think success for me is understanding the impact that I'm having with my business in the community that I work with, and how people recognize that with me. But most importantly, the whole reason why I came into business was for my legacy. So as long as I know that I'm leaving the breadcrumbs of the legacy, the trail that I want to leave as that big legacy part, then that for me is success. Because without that legacy, all what I'm doing would be for nothing when I'm gone. Let me just put it out there, first of all, I was absolutely rubbish with money, yeah. I was rubbish with money. My husband would tell you, money will come in, I don't know where it goes, I can't see nothing. My biggest tip is to separate my business income to my personal income and not allowing it to overlap each other. Because then what happens is at the end of every month when I've hit my income target and I'm like, oh, actually, I can take money for myself and go and spend what I want. Whereas before it was like, everything was so diluted, I couldn't see where I was saving, what I was saving, if I was spending too much, I just couldn't see. Facing my fear and understanding when I can spend and when I can't spend has definitely made me a lot more better with my money. When I first hit my first 10K month, I was like, we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna do it even big and do it even big. And I think for me, it's massive because, not because of the fact that it's 10K, because at that moment, it validated to myself that the work I'm doing, I know my stuff. It's a whole circle of just it validating the work that I do, but more importantly, giving me the confidence boost to keep going out and to keep doing what I do as well. I'm so big into leadership and being a representation for other women who want to get into leadership. And I think my next focus for the next couple of years is really developing on leadership and being in a position where I can affect other young girls' lives into them thinking about, being a hijabi and being a Black woman and being in a space where they say isn't for us, but we're in that space anyway because we created that space for us to be able to step into.